Hey guys, what's going on? Tony Maritato here, sitting on the floor. We're going to talk about getting up. So, worst case scenario is you're at home, you fall on the floor after a total knee replacement. What do you do then? You know, the first thing is if you're home alone and you don't have access to something you can reach, just take a minute. Take a minute, rest, relax, catch your breath, kind of let your heart rate come down. Look around, right? Assess the situation. Did you break anything? Did you tear anything? A lot of times you're going to find that no, you're safe, you're fine, and you're already down. So don't be in a hurry to get back up. Just give yourself a couple minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you need. Relax on the floor. Now, if you've gotten to the point where you've kind of mentally checked everything and you said, okay, I'm safe, I just tripped, I stumbled, I lost my balance, what do I do now? We always encourage that if you can't get up safely on your own, try to make sure you always have a cell phone available or something that you can get to call for help. Call the paramedics, call a neighbor, call somebody that can be there with you just to make sure you're safe. Assuming you're in a situation where you don't have access to a phone or you can't reach something like that, the easiest way to do it is if you can scoot, and you might be scooting around across the family room, you might be scooting down the hall, you might be scooting somewhere. You get to where you've got a couch next to you, something stable, something that you can rely on. In this example, I'm going to pretend that it's my right knee that's been replaced. Certainly the most common question I get is, well, what happens if I have a bilateral knee replacement? It's a challenge, you know, it really is. There is no perfect solution. There is no secret formula or recipe. You just have to kind of make do with the situation. And again, that might be something where you just have to call a paramedic. Maybe you just can't do it by yourself, and you shouldn't because it's dangerous. But let's just take this scenario. So I scoot over the best I can to the couch. There's a couple different ways we can address this. So from one perspective, I could lean back against the couch. Now, from here, again, I'm pretty well safe. You know, there isn't a whole lot that I need to worry about. If I have access to something that could be kind of like a step-up position, right? Because maybe I don't have the shoulder mobility to reach up to the couch and just stand. So instead, maybe I find something that's an inch, and I kind of lean to one side, I get it under my bottom, and I scoot on top of it. Now I just got up a little taller. Maybe I find something else. And these could be cushions. They could be just about anything. So all I'm doing is scooting to one side, tucking it under my bottom, scooting back, and now I've just cut the distance from 17, 18 inches to maybe 10 inches. Let's say I still don't have the shoulder range of motion to get back here. Probably the most common way I've seen patients figure this out on their own is once they get here, they lean back to get their hips up, and then from here, they will either pivot. So let me pivot this way so you guys can see. So they'll kind of pivot to get enough of their hips up on the couch, and they might just lay here for another couple minutes. But then they'll roll over, they'll come up to sitting. Absolutely, that's one option. Let's go back down here. Another option, if you've got the glute and hamstring strength, is to just try and get an elbow or a forearm on the couch. Use your legs pressing down. So remember, we said the right one was the replaced one. So maybe I can get my left one under me. I lean into the couch. As I do, this right leg is just kind of hanging out here. I come up to this position. I come up as high as I need to get seated on the couch. Those are probably the two most common scenarios. Either you bring things under you, you build up a platform that you can sit on, or you turn and roll to the non-surgical knee. Like I said, if you have surgery on both sides, you know, there's certainly going to be more limitation. Some people do have the upper body strength where they could turn into this position here and kind of leverage themselves up. But I don't see that very often. So guys, top priority, try not to fall. Try to keep yourself in a safe environment. You know, do a little housekeeping ahead of time. Get rid of the area rugs. Get rid of the trip hazards. I know in my house I've got a rug that's always got a turned up corner. I can't tell you how many times I've tripped on that rug. If I was going to have surgery, I would want to get that rug out of the house, put it in the closet, put it away somewhere. Improve the lighting, move extra furniture, and just develop a routine that allows you to do the things you need to do as safely as possible. Prevention is truly the best strategy when we're talking about falling. But that being said, falls do happen. If you have a strategy that you've used, I'd love to hear it. Post it in the comments below. Let me know what you've done, and if you've had an experience, let me know about that too. You know, we learn from each other. There is no textbook out there that says this is what you're supposed to do. Guys, as always, thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you next time.